pretty steep. Yum. This. Well, this spot could work. The only issue I have with this is that, I mean, this is not, I'm not getting the internet here, and I don't have a Sky for Starlink. I may have to go further up this hill. And if I could get an internet on my regular, let me maybe drive up the hill, see what I can find. I think this is gonna have to do. Wow, this is not the slightest bit level. There's the moon. Well, this is a cool spot, but man, this is not level at all. To the point where I don't even know. I feel like I'm gonna roll down the hill. I could try some leveling blocks, I guess. See if I don't get eaten alive by mosquitoes when I'm out there. Let me go see if I can fix this. So this is a really nice spot for camp, with the exception that this is a very steep hill and there's absolutely no getting level unless you have some very serious leveling blocks. I've got one set under here and I'm still leaning way down. And I do have another set, but I don't feel like digging those out just because I think I'm gonna drive down to this lake here pretty soon and try and throw the kayak in there. In the meantime, this actually, I could probably park right across the street here if you call this a street. This actually looks a lot more level. I didn't even see this last night when I pulled in. It's actually not a bad idea. And there's no real advantage to that side. You cannot have a fire right now. Wow, I might have to do this. This is like super level. Man, I was sleeping last night. My head is towards the back of the van. It felt like I was practically sleeping standing up. The angle is so steep. But look at the color of that moss. It's like neon green. So the generator would not start. I'm only at like 6,200 feet in elevation, but I guess that's enough. And it won't. My batteries are at like 29%, and I was hoping to just charge those last night to boost them up, but now I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if it's going to start. If I try and start it again, I'm going to have to, if not, I'm going to have to rely on the solar panels. And hopefully I don't have to run the air conditioner today or tomorrow. And in the meantime, so I'm going to try and run the generator, and I've got some new camera equipment to try and clean up my videos and for some other projects that I want to do. And so unfortunately, camera equipment these days is getting pretty complicated, so I'm going to have to spend some time today going through and trying to figure out how to learn this stuff. There's like a billion settings, so this is one of them that I'm using now. And I've got a drone I've got to figure out, and so that's another thing I'm going to do. I'm going to fly that drone straight down there and see if I can scope out the shoreline to find a good place to launch this kayak, which is taking up the entire front seat. I don't know how. I honestly don't know how I used to do this, but now if I go camping, the whole van is like filled, and before it never was like that. Maybe because I've got a generator back here now, and that's taking up all that space. Maybe there's stuff up there that's just taking up more space than what it used to be. Like, I don't really know. I haven't tracked that down, figured out the problem, but so that's on the list of things to do. And then maybe break out I can have a propane stove running here, so I may break that out and grill up a steak or something. Maybe I'll spray some peppermint oil around the van to keep these chipmunks, which are getting a little curious right now. I don't want those guys crawling around in my business. So that's what's on my list of things to do for now. I don't like, this is pretty, I mean, this is pretty remote. I can't say it's like the most remote place out there, but it kind of is at the same time. But like literally, not one person has driven by this on this road. Like I didn't pass anybody on the way up. Um, Nobody's been by, which is great, and I hope it stays that way. Um, but I don't think that it'll get too busy. Um, so I'm not in a rush to get down there. Is the point? I'd rather go down there when it's a little bit warmer. That way, if I accidentally fall in the lake, um, it'll be enjoyable instead of freezing. So I'm gonna spend some time. I'm gonna try and start the generator. I'm gonna fly the drone, but we're gonna figure that out. Hopefully, I can, because I've not flown this drone before. So hopefully the first time I fly it, it doesn't like just fly off in the distance and disappear forever or fall in the lake or anything like that. Like there's a lot that could go wrong. I probably should have did it the first time at like a public park or something where there's just grass. And yeah, maybe I'll reposition myself here just for. Okay, so let me do that. I'm gonna take this spot right here since it looks level. I can't tell if it actually is or not. I mean, it's not super level, but nowhere near as bad as this. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to back up. We're going to fly a drone, and we're going to take it from there. Okay, finally got it. Unbelievable that I can't even remember how to turn the damn thing on. Let's see what we got here. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. I'm looking through the camera view right now. This is weird. I don't remember what these buttons do. Here we go. Push and hold the slider up to take off. Oh my god. Now what do I do? I can hear it. It's tripping me out, but I can't see it. Oh, I can see myself. That's crazy. Oh my god. This is so weird. Oh my god. Let's go up higher. Oh my god. I gotta figure this out. This is... And the weirdest part is when I turn and look. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is weird. Alright, I want to land, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to bring the damn thing home. I don't know how to land it. You got close, but not quite. Okay, so I clearly don't know how to do this. So, like, all this, to figure out how to use this shit, it's gonna take me multiple days. Like, so, all these buttons, multiple buttons on the side, buttons on the other side, all this stuff on the top, and then there's this. This is the view out of the camera. This one right here. So this is what the drone sees. So if we switch it, oh, it's this side. All right, so we've got the logo here, but we can switch it, and this is what the camera's seeing. Right? That little image right there. So that's what I'm seeing through the goggles. But there's also a menu that pops up if you want. And I can't tell anything. I can't tell what my altitude is. I can't tell. So I got to sit and go through another tutorial just to figure out how to drive the damn thing so I don't crash it. Because when it was hovering up there, like I literally don't even know. Like one of these buttons is supposed to be return to home, but I don't know which it is. So I'm going to sit here for a minute, try and go through the tutorial again. And then maybe we can fly it and I'll know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, we're going to try this again. I think I got enough figured out to get started anyways. Let's see. How do I get out of here? Come on. Shit. All right, let's do this again. Okay.
Home point updated. Takeoff.
Okay, where am I? Oh, hey, there's me. Okay. Whoa. Let's go. Let's go this way. Wow. Why does it sound like it's over there? Oh, because I'm facing the wrong way. Oh, I can't even see it anymore. Oh, there it is. It's way up there. Okay, so clear that tree. I'm disoriented here. So I'm facing the lake, but I need to face. There we go. This is what we want. Okay, so now we can go.
Auto return about to start.
Why?
Press C2 to cancel.
Oh, low battery? Oh my god.
Beginning to return to home.
How could the battery be low already? Please don't hit me. Oh, this is tripping me out.
Landing.
Where did I go? You're missing it. It's like a crashed. Okay, so we just need another battery, I guess. All right, round 2. Got a new battery. Firmware. I thought we were ready to go here, but apparently this battery needs a firmware update. Drone's not working, generator's not working, firmware update's not working. I'm stuck at 59%. I gotta say, man, I'm not really having a good drone experience today. Batteries have firmware, I guess. I mean, it's a new one on me. Oh god, and that's probably what sucked the life out of the last battery. Well, it says it's ready. So this spot, I think I'm going to go ahead and get out of this spot because I think the main reason this is such a weird spot. Like, it's so beautiful. Like, this is, you got a view of the lake right here. Not one vehicle has passed in the past, I don't know how long I've been here, 24 hours maybe. I didn't see any vehicles coming up here. And but the issue is that I can't run my generator, and it's like, I don't know, my batteries are hovering around, well, they're at like 30%. Let me go outside. It's actually hot inside this van right now. It's nice and cool out, finally. They're at like 30% this morning. They got up to around 40% because I was getting good exposure for the sun, at least until it went behind these trees. I thought I was facing west. Maybe not. Actually, if I was over there, I might still be getting... No, maybe not. Anyway, so I'm down to maybe just under 40%, and that's not gonna... Like, I can't pull that trick for too much longer, you know, because eventually it's gonna... Like, if it goes down to 30 again tonight, and I gotta run the AC again, like, it was hot. So hot that I was fatigued. Didn't feel like doing anything. You know, like when it gets so hot, you just like, I don't feel like moving. And so between that and the fact that I didn't really sleep last night, you know, I just took a nap during the day, which is when I should be sleeping anyways. And but it was hot, so I wasn't running the air conditioning because it's like, I don't want to have to deal with that when those things completely run out of power. Now the refrigerator's not going to work. The alarm's going off, telling me my voltage is too low, and then you gotta scramble, figure out a solution. Other than that, I mean, I would probably stay up here, I think. But, you know, like, with that kind of stuff going on, that's like on my mind the whole time. So it's like I can't really relax, because that's all I'm thinking about is, how am I going to deal with these batteries? Where am I going to go? How am I going to deal with it? And I think it's just the elevation is what's getting me. I wouldn't think that would be a problem. This spot could actually work too. I mean, you could park here. This is not too much more level than the last spot. Yeah, it's just kind of lame when you can't get like one spot that will, you know, like it's good in a couple areas, and then, but then there's just like one or two things about it that aren't right. It's always a downer. Probably shouldn't go too far. The kind of luck I'm having, I'll run into like a bear or a mountain lion or something. But yeah, that's it. I guess next time I'll know. I guess I haven't really had to deal with that too much, as far as like dealing with the generator. My other generator, I don't think I had problems with it ever. In fact, now that I think about it, that Predator I mean, this generator, I know. This generator, I don't think I've really used too much, this new generator, but that Predator, I would take that up into the mountains and I would be at like 8,000 feet. And I could still get that thing to run. So 6,200 feet is not pushing the limits. I don't know why this thing is not starting on me. It just doesn't make any sense. But that has to be... I just need to run that generator. It's too hot. If I have to run the air conditioner, I can't use the generator ever to compensate. It's just not going to work. And it's cooler up here. I think the high was probably 85 degrees or so, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be hotter than that in the van. Feels great right now. I don't know. Still haven't been down to this lake. That's one thing I was going to do is go down there. That's only like maybe 400 to 500 feet lower. If I go down to the shoreline, I mean, I'm well over those trees right now. But I think that this is only like, if I'm reading the topographical map correct, that's only like 400, maybe 500 feet lower than where I'm at. And I don't know that that's going to make that much of a difference. I'm filming in 4K. This camera will go up to 8K, but I think if I do that, not only is it going to just chew through storage space really fast, but I don't even know if my computer will be up to processing that kind of video. Not too many mosquitoes here. There's a few, but not like the last place I went where there's like 50 billion mosquitoes per square inch. So I can deal with a few, you know. Watched a couple videos on YouTube that said, I'd never heard this before, but they were talking about how if you burn some coffee grounds, that'll keep them away. So I've been testing that out. I mean, I can't say definitively, but it seems like it might work. Kind of makes me want to leave the area. It doesn't smell that great. Here's some coffee grounds right here. The wind blew my thing over. I didn't realize the wind was going to pick up, or I forgot. But it doesn't smell like roasted coffee, that's for sure. It smells like a dirty ashtray. Could be the roast of coffee that you get. Maybe a lighter roast might not be as harsh, but you just light it, sits there and smolders, and apparently they don't like that. So, you know, if it works better than like a citronella candle or something, and that's all right. But they'll be out here pretty soon, now that it's cooling off. So I think this is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to drive down to the shore, find access to the shores, try and start the generator again. If I get lucky and that works, then maybe I'll drive back up here. If not, there's a few places down that are lower in elevation off the main road. There's still National Forest access down there. So I can just find, there's decent spots too. I can find a spot and I can just camp down there. Decide what I want to do maybe tomorrow. And just kind of go from there. So let me go ahead and get a move on. Man, it's like 100 degrees in here. Like, I don't think you can get any closer lake access than this. This is crazy. Look at this guy. It's nice that there's no one here, too. That's a big bird. I mean, it's a little too windy to be messing around with a kayak right now anyways, but I have to check check my elevation, and maybe I'll try and fire up that generator. I'm sure there's gonna be 10 zillion mosquitoes around here, but we'll just have to make do. Unless this thing doesn't turn on, then I might just have to bail. There's no point hanging out here getting eaten alive by mosquitoes if I can't even run my generator. This is a cool little spot though. Wind is picking up. Let me just run this. Let me see if I can get this thing going.